Opening up the doors, and after you were successfully able to do so after some neato magic, kind of highlighting your dedication to the winter. Out from said large set of doors come out these fun Yeti duo. They smack you around a little bit, and then they're given some backup by the smaller Yeti duo. And you guys were able to take down the big ones, and we're now kind of we're at the top of round 7. Comments are getting spicy long. Okay, we'll have to figure that out. And you guys are about to hopefully take care of these. So
really?
Much more to report. You guys should be able to. I think you can do this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you. And 2 of these things? Like, come on now.
Hold on. Yay, the right scream isn't being captured.
That's what we'll do.
Say that again?
We'll sue for peace.
Are we at the top of the round then?
Say that again? Sorry, Matt.
Are we at the top of the round?
Yeah, we're at the top of the round. So we'll start. It's actually going to be one of said Yeti's turns. He is. What's he going to do? He's going to look over at Orla. Kind of give that same kind of glaring look where the eyes kind of like glow up. And Orla is going to have to make a Constitution saving throw. Her Constitution's pretty good. And she succeeds. And then this Yeti's going to take a claw attack at her. And hit her. She's going to take some damage. Okay. So, from there, it is going to be Bofades' turn. So, Bofades, you have this Yeti between you and the silo there. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give it a good old swing with my loot. Let's see if I can't make something happen here. If it goes, chat messages, jump to the top. What in the world?
I'm missing the chat here. Okay. Nice. All right.
So a 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Awesome. That is for 6 damage.
I thought I was supposed to use your charisma modifier for attacks and damage. I don't think it is.
That is correct.
He's I was gonna say he's got exhaustion, so.
Does that factor into damage rolls? Like the attack roll, I would think, but I don't know. I'm asking.
For damage, it should be based on his charisma. That is correct. So it should be an additional, whatever your charisma is, +2. Yeah, +2 damage. So 8.
Yeah.
Which did I have it here? Maybe I'll do that in between rounds here. Okay.
And that
anything
is...
else there, Bookies?
No, that is it.
Okay. It is now Zoran's turn.
So I will move my hunter's mark from the guy we killed last time, this one, to this one.
Okay.
And then I will shoot at said dude. With a 26 to hit.
Yeah, 26 does hit. You asked
And
that
then,
because it's a question. Like,
17.
okay, this is 26, and I'm like, come on now.
For
no.
17.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry, give me
17.
1 second.
Okay.
Targeted. You're talking about this guy here, right?
Yeah, the one in between
Okay. Great.
my comrades.
So 17 points of damage. Is that what you said?
Mhm.
Okay. What else you got? Got another shot there.
Uh, 22 to hit.
22 doesn't
And I
hit as
will
well.
Savage Attacker that roll, see if it gets better. Oh, a little better. So, 9.
9. Okay.
And my Hunter's Mark, I think, is on the second one too, right? Yeah. Right?
I believe so, yeah.
So, now there are 4. So, 13 total.
Nice, well done. Okay. Not looking
And that
great.
is all for me.
This Yeti. Wow, we should have just finished this combat last round. But... Alright, it is now Jimothy's turn.
Okay. I will attack the one that's between these two, yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'll sneak attack since there's one person there. Gross. Bonus action to do it again. So 15 psychic.
Hey, oh, hold on. Whoa, slow down. Whoa. You killed him.
Oh.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Yeah, what was it? 15 total damage?
Yeah.
Yes, that kills him. I was like, oh, hang on.
Yeah, gotta attack the other one.
Well, then, yeah. I guess I'll attack the other one if that one died.
Yeah, that's fine. So that one's dead. So you'll have to move your 100 going at some point. It's dead. And yeah, you're shooting at the other one there.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
savage attacker that. Hey, so 7 damage.
It's well done.
And yeah, that's it. I moved up a little bit.
All right. It is Orla's turn. Orla. Smash up this thing. She rolled a natural 1, so misses. But then she rolls a 22 on the next hit and does a juicy amount of damage. And that is her turn. This thing is dead. And it'll be a Silo. Silo, it is your turn.
I will move over here. And I will pull out the old meat tenderizer.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit?
A 22 does indeed hit.
13 bludgeoning.
Okay. Take it as such.
And you killed the one that my vow was on, so I don't get advantage.
Lame.
Meh.
It's fine. You can swing again and mess this guy up. Oh,
And his name is John C.
But that's not the one that counted.
Lame.
Lame.
New rule: anytime the music is triggered, it's a natural 20.
Mm-hmm. But I will savage attacker that damage.
Have a natural 1, and also, you know, it goes that way.
So 9 bludgeoning.
9. Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Towards the end of the round here, it is Oz. It's your turn. This one next to Orla and the silo is also looking a little bit rough.
Well, seeing as we have exactly one entity left, I'm going to kind of move forward.
Now.
Not that far. I just, I have a big giant corpse in between me and the other one where I was. So I'll just try and hit it with a firebolt.
Okay.
Yeah. There's an 11 hit.
Unfortunately, no. An 11 is not enough.
Well, that was awkward.
All right. We're going to go to Bellen's turn. She's going to cast Chill Touch on the creature. She hits, does some damage. And that is enough to actually kill this thing. She kind of rises and she's just like frustrated that she's been pretty much like unconscious most of the combat. And finishes it out. Wow, okay. Wow, we should have finished the combat last session, but that's fine.
All right, good session tonight, everyone. We'll see everyone next week.
Well done, folks. Okay. So, for all intents and purposes, you guys are out of combat here. Why don't you all give me a perception check, please? You guys are kind of maybe licking your wounds, or maybe.
Yeah, Zoran's hurt.
Maybe not literally, but you're not like, oh, it hurts a lot. Okay, 8, 16. Oh, I guess I should roll for Orla. Also here. We have perception. Wow, Orla crushed it. Holy smokes. Wait, what's with these persuasion rolls here? Both 80s?
That was an incorrect click. Sorry.
Both 80s like, let me persuade my way into what I
It was like he's trying to psych himself up into seeing better.
Just really talking my way into it.
This is some cheating.
Well, that was his worst roll.
That's the buffets we know and love.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So Jimothy and Orla, you it's maybe a bit shocking that only the two of you can hear this, but you all hear like large flapping coming from above. It's a little bit of distance away, but it's coming towards you. And as you two kind of look up and see, you spot kind of what you fought right at the beach before you went on Ungachuk's back, the whale, to get to the island. But you see this kind of massive bird flying towards you all. So you kind of have a moment here to decide what you want to do. Do you kind of want to hold your ground? Do you want to go within the cave? Do you want to hide? Do you want to scurry? You have a few moments here to kind of decide amongst yourselves. Well, or whether you want to tell the party what you see. But at least Orla is going to like stick her finger and point up, and just pointing out what she spots. So
is Orla gonna give the big bird the little bird?
No, she's really professional. She's a above board mercenary.
Oh, okay. She's trying to get that 5-star rating.
Yeah, 5-star rating. There's a rating system, and she wants to maintain some. So yeah, what are you guys doing? You guys say anything? Like Orla just points up. She doesn't say anything. She's just like pointing to the sky.
Yeah, I mean, I'll point out what I'm seeing and hearing, I guess, to everyone. And
How big does the bird appear?
It looks bigger. It's kind of hard to tell, right, gauging from distance, but it looks bigger than the birds, the kind of like vulture things you fought over there. Almost.
We can take it.
Can we tell what kind of bird it is from this distance?
That's a great question. Why don't you give me a why don't you give me a nature roll there, Bophides? Are you one with nature?
Yes, today.
I am a woodland creature.
Okay.
Keyword there, land.
Woodland creature. Okay. So with the
You would land on that joke.
No. Boo. So, let me real quick. Give it a little bit of flavor. Okay, so Bophides, I'll say that you've kind of heard of these. You don't know exactly what their name are, but well, actually, I'll say that you know their name. They are what you gather to be a roc, R-O-C. It is a legend has it, that they are large enough, and they actually battled dragons at some point for dominance of the air, the sky.
Oh, okay.
So they are formidable creatures. So
Yeah.
I'll say that that's what you know about them.
Okay. So we don't know how friendly they are to humanoids?
No, I'll say you didn't roll high enough to know whether they're friend or foe.
Are all of us seeing this massive creature?
Yeah. So since Jimothy and Orla kind of pointed out to you all, you
Does
are.
it- And you said it looks like the ones that we fought earlier.
No, it looks like I described it. It looks like birds, but they're just much. This bird is just much bigger, or much larger, I guess.
Okay. I
Um,
guess where I'm going with that is I'm wondering if this is like mama bird to the other birds that we just slaughtered.
Oh, that's a great question. No, total, just a different large birds. This just happened to be the bigger bird. There's always a bigger bird.
We'll wait until we see the bigger bird following this one.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
No. I think we should all run into the cave unless we want to.
So if we don't run into the cave, I can at least go under these trees. Like the trees could give me some coverage, right? Or are these like evergreen trees where they won't really do anything?
So yeah, I guess maybe mechanically what I'm asking you guys to do. So you guys can all collectively roll a stealth check, whether this thing will spot you, or you could run into the caves, but you don't know what's in these caves. I mean, these things just came out of them, so it's kind of a gamble what you guys want to do.
Split the party. I'm just kidding, no.
Can we look into the cave?
Let's get stealthy.
You're gonna be stealthy?
Oh, I think I'm
Yeah, I mean, you guys.
pro stealthing.
I mean, individually, you guys could do that. You could, a couple of you could go in. I mean, I'm not saying one way or the other.
Why don't we
just
stealthily move into the cave?
That's what I was thinking. Like,
No, I'll give it to you for free. If you decide to go into the cave, it
Oh, okay.
But if you guys decide to hide out here in how do I say, in hopes that you don't have to like immediately go into the cave because this thing's coming, you'll have to
Oh,
help someone.
well, then
That
let's
kinda makes
assume
sense.
everything came out of the cave and go in there.
Just kinda
Okay.
be-
Famous last assumption.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
mean, yeah.
Nothing.
Oz is
all the
already in the
dangerous things
cave.
already came out of the cave. There can't be.
I've been known for bold choices.
Yeah, the only thing left is the, I don't know, the witch lady or whoever. We need the deity we have to kill.
That's good. I'm glad she left an impression on you. Yeah, the witch lady or whatever the fuck. One of those things.
One of those. I think I
Yes,
can make it to
Oral
here.
the Frostmaiden. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I can make it there.
I'll go. I guess like order from. Here I have you guys on Zoom here. So Oz, what would you like to do? Would you like to hide out here, or you want to go in?
I'm gonna go up to the entrance of the cave. I'd like to glance in to see if there's any immediate obvious threats like coming toward the entrance.
Okay, hold off on that. Asilo, what would you like to do? Or what would Asilo do?
Asilo would probably just stand there and look at the bird to see what it's doing because he doesn't know any better.
All right. Oliver, Hades, what would you do?
I made a movement towards the cave here, so I'm gonna be right behind
Oz there.
Oz.
Okay, and then Zoran.
Yeah, since I saw a couple of people going towards the cave, the opening, I moved my 35 to right there, where the
Okay.
creature is. Well, a dead creature.
All right. Okay, and then last but certainly not least, Jimothy, what would you?
Yeah, I'll be moving into the cave, but keeping an
Okay.
eye on the bird thing.
Sky.
Okay, so all right, sounds good. So yeah, why don't you give me a perception roll there, Oz, and then I will ready.
And I think my plan is to just get into the cave if there's a large enough area. Maybe set up the hut and we can all relax for a bit.
All right.
Roll 23. Okay, give me one hot second. Map set up.
Ozzy didn't want to cast the hut outside so that the bird could just start pecking at it.
No, but we have like 4 giant pieces of food out here for maybe a giant bird, so I'd like to not be here when the bird gets here.
Grab all y'all.
We cut open one of the big yetis and crawl inside.
They can't find me in here.
So, just out of curiosity, if you set up the hut over the corpse of the Yeti, but you didn't invite the Yeti in, does it like yeet the Yeti out, or does it just like kind of cut off a chunk of it?
You're asking the real questions here.
These are the hard-hitting questions. Oh my god.
They are the hard-hitting questions, but one thing to keep in mind is that corpses are no longer creatures.
So no Yeti eating?
So- No, I don't think so.
That's unfortunate.
Okay.
You're just in a hut with a Yeti in there.
Yeah, a corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like it's no longer a creature to be ousted out. It's just poor hut placement.
Unless you were looking to go dungeon dining.
So close. Awesome. Yeah, there we go. Okay, great. So let me go back to you there. So 23. Okay, so you don't kind of what Sopo was telling you is that you kind of have to. There's kind of a level that you go down, and you kind of like swoop around, and there's like a supposed staircase that will take you to kind of like the basement-ish level. That's all you know. So as you peek in, you kind of do see exactly what we're talking about. You see this kind of like large opening, and it seems like it opens into this large like cavern, and you see just a bunch of like bones, dung everywhere from the Yetis. It seems like that's where it's kind of like placed. And then you see like at the opposite end of you, 23, yeah, opposite end of you, you see kind of like that the cavern again starts to narrow down, and then you see at the edge of that like a staircase. I don't have a map of that, so it seems like there's not an immediate threat just here anyway in this large cavern area, and you can't, you just physically you just can't see enough to go like start looking where it slopes down and gets into the basement area. So
Okay, then I suppose I'll try and find a relatively kind of a space large enough and flat enough for me to set up the dome or the hut.
oh yeah, that's totally doable. So if you guys want to do that.
All right, then I will begin doing that, and give me, this opening might be big enough for the bird to kind of. We'll expedite the hut creation, so I think it'll take just a minute instead.
Okay. So yeah, you expedite that, and then yeah, maybe those of you that are kind of like looking back, you see as this like bird approaches, like almost it starts like dropping an elevation there. You notice that it's like got this like
Is it?
The wings, like the from the wingspan, they're all kind of like these white feathers. It seems like where its head, where it comes to, has like a bunch of like purplish blue plumage. It's like talons and claws, like the claws seem to be like, it's got like, they're all red, like this bright red color, and it has like this large tail, or feathered tail, that it's also this kind of like deep red, and that's really what you can see from its vantage point. And then it just kind of like, as it like, it flies above you and past you, like it's going over the cliff, and then it's kind of out of sight, and it does not seem to come down and start striking at you. So that's good. Okay, so after that, yeah, you set up the hut, and I'm assuming you guys are all gonna get on in there and chill out.
Yeah.
Yes.
take a
Yeah.
Rest.
Yeah, I need to
Yep.
recover from exhaustion.
And it doesn't, like, if I look around, it doesn't seem like there's a mechanism to close these doors.
Yeah, why don't you give me a perception on that? That's a good question.
20.
No, it seems like, yeah, and you can be fairly confident that it's not that you just didn't spot it. It's you're like, yeah,
It's
there
somewhere
seems
else.
to be-
Yeah.
yeah, it's either done magically or there's some other way to do it.
Cool.
So, okay, so it smells. Before you guys kind of get into the hut, I need all of you to
Go, no.
give me a Constitution saving throw here. See if you guys all stomach this.
It would be funny if it just smells like us. Just kidding.
I mean, it's not really going to matter that much, but yeah. So Jimothy, yeah, unfortunately with you as a 5, you're like, oh, you start like dry heaving if you don't have anything in your stomach, or you like vomit a little bit. It smells that bad. Maybe a little baby barf or something. But yeah, it is. And then Oz kind of finalizes the hut, and if you guys want, you guys can go on in there and hang out. Take your
Perfect.
rest. Are you guys doing any watches or anything, or are you guys just gonna zonk out?
Well, Buffades is gonna pass out.
I'm gonna do third watch.
I'll do first watch.
What time is it during the day? Like, are we at like noon?
Yeah, it's not not really that. Yeah, it's like I would say like 1 or 2 o'clock or something like that.
Oh, then are we actually doing a long rest, or are we doing a short rest here?
We're doing a very long rest.
Okay, cool. All right, then yes, I will take third watch. That's
Oh, well, I suppose
I mean, you guys could do that, and you guys just like
if it's early enough, I might just read the book that I got.
I mean, that's up to you
Okay.
guys. You guys can spend the day like hanging out if you guys want to, and then like take your long rest and start the next day. Or also, you could take the long rest and you go into the evening. That will have some effects later in terms of like your internal clock or whatever that maybe I'll play out mechanically. Just something to consider.
Why don't we just start by chilling for about an hour and see if we can get the benefits of what maybe a short rest might be, and then I don't know, play cards for the next 9 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, you guys are more than welcome to do that. So, okay. Well, I'll say the hour goes by relatively boring. You know, it doesn't seem like anything comes and bothers you, and you guys can indicate a short rest for those of you that are choosing to take it. Some hit die and all that good stuff. I'll have nowhere to do that. Do that. Okay, so that's cool. Oh, she did not. She's gonna spend all of it. Bella needs it. She's doing rough.
Yeah, Silo and Povades, you don't have any bonuses or something if we were to. heal ourselves, right?
I do have the sorry, I should have said that. I do have the let me find it here. So I have this Song of Rest. So anyone who's in here listening to me kind of play my fiddle while we're resting gains an extra 1d6.
Nice. Yeah, I'll say that you can all roll that as part of your hit die. You don't just use that one there.
Yeah, don't use my one. Yeah.
That's fine. I got my own one. Thank you.
That's all we care about in D&D. You're okay with rolling one as long as you're the one that's rolling.
Yes.
I want
It's
that
my
agency.
one.
Yeah, it's my one. Okay. So you guys have that. You have your short rest. You guys are feeling pretty good. Are you guys gonna play cards or what's gonna happen here?
If we're still hanging out in the hut, I will kind of read my book.
Okay.
Until we.
So are you guys just gonna hang out there for like 8 hours, or like how long are you guys gonna be here? I just want to know to get an idea.
We'll move just far enough to get to the map you have. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, this is some interesting negotiation. No.
I guess I mean, Zoran would just like to know what we plan on doing if we, if we reach Oral.
Well, I would like to get rid of this point of exhaustion that I have. But
Yeah, I mean,
I understand that might not be doable right now if you guys want to move.
Yeah.
No, we don't have to move forward. I think the choices are we could have slept during the day and then thrown our sleep cycle out of
circadian
whack.
rhythm off. Yeah.
Right, or we could just sit here for the next 8 hours until it's night and have a long rest.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too. I just feel like
Okay.
at this point, since we would all be sitting, we would discuss what we would, what our plan is.
Yeah, what your plan would be.
Yeah.
And then I just want to get an idea if that's what you guys want to do. Like, for my purposes, a little behind the screen. Like, I'll be rolling to see if anything does happen.
Yeah.
For that, so I just want to make sure I need to do that, or you guys are gonna. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's the intent.
I think we should go into whatever this encounter with this Frostmaiden at the best that we possibly can. Relaxing for an hour gets us prepared for any more prepared for any intermediate threats.
Right. So anything that comes in the next 8 hours or so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
While my bumps and bruises may have been healed up a little bit, I'm still feeling quite depleted.
Oz is feeling great, like fully recovered, if you will.
Yeah.
So Oz, do you think that you will recast your tiny hut so that it doesn't just like get out? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, when we're gonna run out of hut time, I'll spend the 10 minutes casting it again.
Perfect.
Like, it's a ritual, so there's no reason for me not to do that. What I might do, well, shoot, I don't know if I can. I'll do some research quietly.
I will practice.
If I don't see a creature outside, like the bird or something, I would like to at least examine the closest Yeti to the hut. I don't want to leave, but I feel like I could maybe look at this one or possibly this one. And I can scurry back inside if I hear some flapping noises.
What are you looking for? I mean, you've seen Yetis before. There's not like they have like the only pockets they got are
They don't have any branding on them, like property of Oral.
No.
I kind of feel like maybe skinning. No, I don't want to skin it because I don't want to attract a bird over. Ugh.
So I'd probably be trying to practice speaking giant with Zoran to get a little
Okay.
bit better.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay. So, all right. So one thing I do want to ask while you guys are investigating, or chatting, or reading, or whatever, what do you guys? Yeah, I mean that's a really good question. Topic, guys. Like, what are you gonna do when you encounter the Frostmaiden? Like, you're just gonna.
Yeah, I feel like we don't have a plan for that, right? If the Frostmaiden is some form of god, some form of deity, it kind of seems like we're going into it with no plan in mind.
Correct. I was like, no
Yeah.
plan. Yeah.
A little bit of the seat of your pants, which is fine. You guys can't do that. I just wanted to. You guys brought you. I think Stephanie, you brought that up, and I was like, that's a really good thing. Like, what are you guys gonna do? That's something to think about. Like, you're going to. This will be your. Well, maybe not your first time.
Maybe I'm not recalling. Like, why is she doing what she's doing? Do we know?
I mean that's
Bad
kind of
breakup.
her jam. Like, she just likes the winter.
Got it. All right.
And she just wants to keep it being winter. And
Is her middle name like Elsa?
I have my
perhaps
notes.
you could,
Oral has awoken. She is angry.
yeah.
Has the ability
Well-
to control weather.
Well, no
She's
wonder
angry.
she's angry. She woke up.
Yes. That's what we had, like 3 questions we could ask something. I can't remember who it was, but our questions were what's going on with Everlasting Winter? Are the agents about? And then why is she doing this?
Yeah, I don't feel like we have a good plan. Like we could just go up to her and be like, and we attack.
Yeah, so we just gotta make her go night night.
I don't know if we can do that.
We just took
Why did
out
we come
4
all the way
Yetis.
here then? We literally have been coming here for like 10 sessions. Why did we come here?
I know. No, I know that
Yeah.
I know our goal is to
Thank you,
defeat
Matt.
her. I just don't know how we're going to do that.
I mean, I just.
Level 8, I would feel a lot more confident if we got to level 8.
Yeah,
I mean, if Oz would just, sacrifice his amulet or whatever to Oral,
No.
maybe she'll
No,
put her,
I could-
you know.
Lathander and I are like, well, he showed up once, but it was a very
Yeah.
meaningful moment for Oz.
But maybe she'll get her defenses down and then we could attack her.
Or she'll put the amulet on and take some of Lathander's powers.
Oh, you mean like a merging or a marriage or something?
More like a fusion.
All right. Is Oral recruiting? I mean, you guys have encountered some of her subjects,
Minions? Yeah.
minions. You could. I mean,
This is how we move up in the ranks, is by killing all the other bad employees she has.
yes, that's what a company wants. That's good scaling by killing all the other employees. I'm sure the investor's gonna love that. Why did your why did your workforce have this year?
That's generally frowned upon by HR.
Okay, that's fine.
Does
You
Velen
guys
have
don't
any?
have to hash this out exactly. I just want you guys brought it up, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a really good question. I
Yeah.
just wanted to see your thoughts.
Does Velen? She's our researcher. Does she have any information? Any helpful information at all?
Define helpful.
I mean, I'm guessing this has never happened, or if it has happened, does she know how Oral was defeated before?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I will roll. That's actually a really good question. Whether this event has happened before in her investigation or history of the North. Okay. Yeah, she rolled horribly, of course. So she'll chime in. Sorry for her voice, but I'll just say that the way she kind of says like, yeah, she has been persuaded before to pause the winter, to like stop the she doesn't know how it was done, but like this kind of like everlasting winter, supposedly this kind of like period has happened in like, you know, eons past or something like that. Like it has happened before, or centuries past, like so. But she doesn't recall off the top of her head right now whether she actually knows in terms of like how it was done.
Okay.
So not really helpful, unfortunately.
So I know we've been told that Oral is a deity, but is she really? Because we could basically be gods to like a small town village, probably.
Yeah, that's a really good question. Why don't you give me either a religion roll or an arcana roll? The arcana will have a higher DC, but I assume that's probably your better skill, so your call there.
Can I cast
Okay.
guidance on you? Would that help?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
I will do. I'll clutch the amulet, Lathander's amulet, as I'm thinking about this, and I will do a religion roll.
Okay, I like it.
And guidance.
Yep, you got it.
Okay. Let me just click that button. Yeah. Really wanted to get up to 20 because, you know,
Yeah.
that might be the nice DC number. Who puts a 19 as the DC?
You're right. Who puts a 19? That's ridiculous. Because the DC was 18, so you're good.
Oh.
So,
I like
yeah,
even number DCs.
Yeah, so usually like to do round ones, but I was like, okay, let me try to pick something in between. So, with an 18 religion roll, yeah, you get a sense, yeah, maybe even just like a slight increase in temperature from the amulet as you're trying to like own in your deity to give you some knowledge. Yeah, you get the indication that, yeah, she's an actual deity of some kind. So she's not just some all-powerful, like, human or something like that, or like spellcaster. Like, this is a deity that you will be encountering and resides here, and actually is on this plane with you all.
So why the hell aren't you coming down here, Lathander, and cleaning up this mess? No, I'd probably think that, but I'm
Yeah, the amulet breaks in half, just like,
you ungrateful whelp.
I give you knowledge and you throw it back at me. Okay. So yeah, you
Well, then I think we should go into this with diplomacy in mind.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I just wanted to chat with you guys a little bit about that. For the sake of time, we'll kind of like move things a little bit forward here. So you guys are going to hang out for the rest of the day, and then the only decision you have to do is: are you going to, yeah, I'm sorry, the decision was already made. You guys are going to hang out for the rest of the day, take a long rest at night, and then start in the morning. Was that kind of the
Yes.
agreed upon? Okay.
Yes.
Great. Okay, so Bofides, I'll say that you get, it's a dense read, but I'll say you get 6 hours worth of reading.
Okay.
Not sure where that total brings you. You're getting closer.
40.
40. Are you there? You're almost there. Holy smokes.
What's almost?
I haven't told you that?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, don't worry about it.
This isn't like a Kindle where it's like you've got
What's
8%
up?
left.
If it's 40 fucking 1 hours.
So it's okay, yeah. So behind the screen here, it is a 48 hours. That's just because.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you're close. You're close to like unlocking whatever this ability is. Just something.
Well,
to think
heck,
about.
maybe we should chill tomorrow for like another day to see what you're gonna get, because maybe we're gonna need that as, or maybe we'll like that's gonna be the screw up, and we should actually have given the book to Oral.
Yeah.
Well, after Bofades reads it, I mean, then he gave it to Oral.
I mean, I guess that's
Um,
true. I mean, deity and all that. Probably
Mm-hmm.
read a book.
Hades is reading. Zoran and Asila, you guys are
Asila.
practicing giant. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying my
And-
best at being Duolingo light.
Okay. Orla, you notice that she has picked up whittling, so she's doing that. Jimothy and Oz, what would you like to be doing during this time period?
I don't think Jimothy literally has anything to do, so I guess just
he just sits there.
playing hopscotch in the snow or something. I have no idea.
You can join in on the giant lesson if you'd like.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Bellin actually reads. She takes the time to read. Oz, what are you doing?
I'll manifest my book outside of the hut and just kind of use it to scout within 300 feet.
Okay. So as you guys are waiting, as kind of like nightfall approaches, you notice, your book notices, Oz, that there are out of like, are coming from a distance now, maybe about what range is that? 300 feet? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I keep it within 300 feet, otherwise it'll vanish.
Okay, so yeah, it picks up at like whatever 150 foot, 200 foot mark or whatever, however far away you want to keep it from the camp. But it spots two large, well, not large, sorry, two giants, what you gather to be frost giants, walking kind of like side by side, and there seem to be like chatting with each other as they're making their way towards the large cave here.
All right, team, we're getting more experience to grind to that next level, so let's up and at it.
Giants.
Yeah,
Oh.
so yeah, you guys, I mean, they're 200 feet away or so. You guys have a moment here, like, what are you guys doing? You're not sure.
So I think the book gives off a little bit of light. I'm double checking.
Okay.
Yeah, it sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius, so it's going to be visible to the giants, is what I'm getting at.
Okay, so yeah, coming from so they'll. But if you guys are practicing your, it's really appropriate you guys are actually practicing your giant. But yeah, Oz, what are you telling your friends as they're kind of like practicing reading or whittling or staring into the abyss, as Jim indicates here, or finishing up his hopscotch?
I'll let everyone know that we've got a pair of frost giants headed our way.
Ah, finally, something to do.
Just looking to kill.
Well, take them out to dinner first.
I mean, do we think they're a threat right now?
Of course they are.
Okay. Then I will get my weapon ready.
Yes, good move. Perfect.
Okay, so is that what you guys are gonna do? You guys are gonna just are you guys gonna attack them, or what are you guys doing? Like, how are you guys feeling about some of this illegal?
I mean, I say
Sorry,
we.
so they are walking towards the cave, or are they walking like parallel?
I'll just point outside of the cave and go, can you not? They're only like 200 feet away. They're giants, so.
Where?
Like, you guys look with your own damn eyes.
They're like 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
You
Like,
mean that tree that's moving?
Yes.
no, that's an ent. Ignore them. Excuse me, tree ent.
Grab his friend there, so they're chatting. And yeah, I mean this is not obviously the scale, but okay, so you guys are getting at the ready, and then one of them pauses as Soren and Asylum. Why don't you guys give me perception rolls here? See if you guys can hear what they're saying. And,
I'm still learning. I have no idea.
I think Zoran's just a bad teacher.
Zoran, you kind of hear as one of them like shouts out like, "Hey, what's that over there?" As he like seems like some kind of light. They're gonna start walking towards that your guys' general direction.
This,
I guess
this
I'll
is
ask
when
Oz,
this
can
is when
you
Zoran goes Harsnog.
I know. Like the token looks like
They don't all look the same, both 80s.
They all kind of
No,
do.
I'm gonna ask Oz if there's a way to like extinguish the light from his book.
Why?
Probably not.
It's like 200 feet away. They can't harm it.
Well,
Probably.
no, they just said that they were gonna be coming. Like they said, "What's over there? It looks like a light."
Well, they're gonna see a weird glowing book.
Okay. Then I'm fine with leaving it as is. We'll wait.
Okay.
Hold.
So you hear the large like footsteps kind of approach the book, and they kind of like stare at it, and then they notice now both you and Zoran, Zoran and Asylum, you both hear that like the other one kind of chimes in, is like, seems to be somebody opened up the doors. Just like, and they also see they spot the Yeti bodies, and they're like, both of them were killed, and he's kind of like gesturing towards the large ones. Okay, and so one of them is going to start walking like towards the entrance of the cave. Are you guys like hiding or anything? You guys have a moment here. If you guys want to hide, or if you guys are just kind of like wait.
I mean, aren't we hiding in the tiny hut?
Oh yeah, you guys are all hanging out in the hut. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know that they would necessarily see us.
Good point. Yeah, and it is kind of dark. Okay, let me roll some perception rolls then. For these dudes, see what they spot. Actually, I only had one of them go in. So one of them kind of like sticks his head, and you guys see this like giant come in and like step, and he only steps in for a moment, and he kind of like peers into, but it's I mean it's dark, and it's not like they have like dark vision or anything like that, so they peek in and they're just like, and he shouts out back, "It seems that they're empty, or they went into the castle proper." And the other one shouts back, "I will go report. You stay here." And so one of them walks off, and the other one like kind of stays here. And
Is he bothered by the smell though?
Is he bothered by the smell? No, he doesn't seem to be phased.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so you guys, I mean, he is standing, this one that remains is standing at the kind of like front entrance of the cave here. Are you guys just gonna hang out? What are you guys gonna do? Apparently he didn't spot you because he rolled terribly.
Would suggest we wait for the other one to get further away, and then.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't know. Are we just going?
Do we want to let the one run away? Report? We want to stop them.
Question.
I mean, what's he gonna report? That he saw the door open?
Well,
That
if
was
he
it?
reports and they come back and there's another one that's either missing or dead.
Okay, we
Taking
can
out-
either just attack them. That's one option. We could try and communicate with them, and if that goes sour, then we can attack them. Or we could just stay here and hope all of them have shitty eyesight.
It's true. He
So-
usually brings back up.
I'm just concerned. Are we far enough back in there that they might just shut the doors?
Well,
mean-
earlier I tried to see if there was a mechanism. I guess you're thinking he could just slide the door closed.
Yeah, you could, I mean, they are big, large doors. Like it would require a crazy feat of strength to open them. You do have a silo, but even him, he has his limits.
I mean, if we wanted to stay in the safety of the hut, what if we slid a note underneath the door? Would he only see a piece of paper suddenly appear?
I don't know if you'd see it from that far up.
This isn't the cave you're looking for.
Yeah.
Kindly go away, please. No soliciting.
Signed oral.
Well, I
just
think if we're
to-
gonna take them out, we gotta take both of them out. If we're
Yeah,
gonna
I
wait
mean,
to see if we're gonna wait to see what happens, there might be 5 of them that come back.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Is they come back with an army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't
Yeah,
home
why,
alone
why don't
it.
we just try to communicate with them, and if shit goes sideways, we just do
Do we know
what we do
their
best and kill
feelings
them.
on, they're
No.
pro-winter though, right? So I'm assuming that
They're pro.
Well, they're pro frost, so they could
Yeah.
be a late fall type.
Yeah.
light sweater weather.
Yeah, one of them's wearing a Patagonia.
Yeah.
The other one's wearing like a North Face,
Oh,
like
these
puffy
are
jacket.
some of them Portland frost giants.
Yeah, exactly. Got like a little hipster beard or whatever. Everyone's like,
I only-
hey,
I only
I'm
drink
into West
IPAs."
Coast IPAs.
All right, yeah, let's try and talk with them and see if something goes wrong.
Okay, who's doing the talking?
I'll
You don't
stay
have
in the
any-
hut until things go.
I'll step out.
Perfect.
Hey.
Yeah.
Jimmy Lee's like, great, shoves you out.
I'll,
If they kill both Hades, we kill them.
I'm gonna
Alright, I'm gonna have you step up here just for dramatic effect here.
yeah. And I am going to
Within splatting distance.
oh shit. I don't speak giant.
What the-
Stay here.
I was
If we all,
wondering why
I'll
you
go
were
talk to the
volunteering.
giants.
Right.
I
was
thought you
wondering
had
why
an
you were
ability
volunteering.
or something
Yeah,
that.
I thought you were gonna
He
do
can
something.
comprehend
So-
languages, but he can't speak to
So-
them. They can
so-
speak to both.
No, bards. I thought Bofades had something that
So
was
the
like
thing is,
silver
like,
tongue or something.
So I do have universal speech.
Okay.
But I can only use it once per day.
Okay.
And
I mean, it is the end of the,
already
it is getting
used
toward the
it.
end of the day here.
Well, now you've got Bofades speech, so good luck.
So I'm gonna say something to him in common, and I'm just gonna kind of like start singing a song. That's like, hey, I'm just here in your cave. Well,
All right, why did you give me a performance roll here? Let's see.
I mean you no harm.
And I'm gonna roll for him to whether he speaks common or not.
Oh fuck.
Don't you have like
you
a
don't-
thing
you
that
have a
makes it
special
like an
ability,
11?
right? Like you can't roll below or something for performance.
Yeah, like 11 or something, right?
Persuasion and deception is what that
Rip.
that works for, not performance, unfortunately.
Okay. I just want to remind. Okay. So
Worst bard ever.
he looks down and he goes, "Shut up."
But I can understand it.
He speaks common. So he goes, "Who are you?"
All right. Sorry.
And he like starts pulling out his axe. You know, he's just like,
I'm gonna tell him that I speak Celestial and I understood what was on the door, and I was hiding from a mighty bird that was flying above, and I'm just here for the night. I don't mean any harm, but it appears that you guys may be guarding this cave for some reason. Is there something that you're looking for?
okay, so why don't you give me a persuasion here, or deception? Actually, you're not really lying, honestly.
Well, do you actually speak Celestial?
I don't, but someone does.
Yeah, so
Silo and Oz do.
You know, it's kind of like a white lie in some respect. Like, you did kind of figure out what that meant.
Yeah.
A Celestial lie, if you will.
I shall.
Thanks, bro.
Points to God. Thanks, dude. A God, rather, not just the God. Okay, so with a 24, he goes, are you here to become a follower?
Ooh, a follower of who?
Then he starts raising his axe.
I'm just kidding. I know who you're talking about. You're talking about the Frostmaiden herself, aren't you?
Yes. And he kind of like slightly lowers it. He's just like, yes, we serve Oral. We are guardians of Grimskull, the island, and her fortress.
Well, I am a fan of the wild, and these urban dwellers that continually expand in my native forests have been driving me up the wall, and I heard about the remnants of the wilderness up here, and the Frostmaiden actively maintaining that wild. So yes, I figured I may as well join up to continue the traditions of the wild, in hopes that I can find my own god that I follow, Hisirum, who you may have known. He is a satyr archfey.
You talk too much.
He roams the wilderness.
Give me an I'll say give me an athletics or acrobatics. Okay. So he is going to he's going to reach out and try to nab you. He's going to like try to grapple you and pick you up. And you rolled a natural 1. So you're able to like...
I heard.
I'm assuming you're going to jump out of the way because he's trying to grab you.
Yes.
Okay, so his hand like misses you and like palms the ground essentially. He's like, I am going to take you to Oral herself. Come here.
Now hold the front door, buddy. I'm just telling you right now that I will just walk with you. I don't need a manhandling frost giant. Let's be nice to your volunteers, okay?
Okay, give me another persuasion. roll here. This is gonna be a little bit tougher, but you've been rolling pretty good.
That is a 19.
All right. So he's like, fine, and he's like starts. Give me another acrobatics roll. He's gonna try to not nab you, but okay. So he beats you here. He's not gonna grab you, but he's gonna pat you on the back, like forward towards the mouth of the cave. So you're gonna be like shoved along here. He's like, all right, let's get moving.
Okay.
And he's gonna like, you're now walking away from the party, and as he's kind of like turns his back towards you, and you're kind of like outside of the mouth of the cave. Are you gonna continue with him? What are the rest of you guys doing? You're guys all watching.
No, sir, I must protest here. I said I was willing to go, but I am very tired. You woke me up.
Silence and walk, little person.
I think we just let Buffettes go. He has found his calling.
Yep.
He's
He's gonna give you another pat. Now you're like, you kind of like fall over from the force of his hand. He doesn't really know his strength, and you're like now like 5 to 10 feet from the mouth of the cave.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I mean, so we thought that Oral was in here, but the frost giant is trying to take Buffettes out of the cave or deeper into the cave, like the route we were gonna go. Okay.
Yeah, it could be that like maybe she's not here, or maybe like this isn't the place.
Mhm.
Like we'll never get you.
So I'm gonna ask the frost giant how far is this like castle? I'm not or this fortress. I'm not necessarily prepared for this journey. If you're taking me there, which direction is it?
The castle is here. I am taking you to the front entrance.
Okay.
And give me another one more acrobatics or athletics, or he's going to. He's getting tired of you speaking. Okay, yeah, he crushes your 6, and you are now grappled. He picks you up, and he's now walking away. You guys, he's got a movement speed of. He's not running. He's got a speed of higher than a normal human, and he's gonna start walking away with Buffettes.
Timothy will start squeaking like a bird.
So he's now like going. Yeah, you're gonna quickly lose sight of him. Are you guys just gonna let Buffettes go? Which is fine.
No,
That's totally fine. Like he's not going to He's not immediately killing Buffettes, but.
Yeah.
So do they not react to me making a sound?
Oh, you make the bird. Sorry, you make.
Yeah.
So then he pauses. Well, actually, let me see if he notices it, because he's kind of like focused on getting back. I'm assuming you're making it pretty. Okay, so he does. He pauses and he goes, "Huh?" And he kind of like picks you up and brings you like close to your face. He's like, "Are there more of you? You better not lie."
I will let you know that I have met many compatriots that are pro-winter, who
yes
are
or no, are there
following
more?
along this trail, good sir, and may potentially have cause to join up.
Yes or no?
So,
Like,
yes,
he
there
was,
are
like,
more.
shut you. He's,
So
like, really
possibly.
And he turns around and he's like, "Come out, other small folk. Let me take you to Oral."
Timothy will just keep making the squawky bird sound.
Who wants to be a giant ape?
Oh,
Because that would be just a giant ape comes out.
they're not with me.
They're against us.
They're not with you?
No, they're coming from the direction of 10 towns.
10 towns? He kind of like raises a question mark. That's far from here.
Well, of course it is. I've traveled a long way to get here.
Okay, give me a deception roll, because you're lying, right? That they're not here.
Yeah.
his name is John C.
Okay, so he turns around and he's gonna start jogging away with you.
All right.
So he's now taking you. He's gonna start shouting. He's like, "I have one! I have one!" He's like not the smartest, whatever. You could probably wonder why he got left behind. So, all right, we're doing a little solo play here with Bofades. This is getting interesting.
So we're really
Okay.
letting Bofades go. That's.
I mean,
I guess we could follow or something.
I am pro saying you guys should rest. and we can deal with our stuff here with you guys right now. That is all right by me.
okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, I'll continue. This is interesting. This is not how I was expecting things to go. So I do like the switch up here. So. We'll start. Yeah, I mean,
Question.
What are the rest of you? Yeah, go ahead.
Is it snowing?
No, it is not. Well, actually,
Two.
it's always snowing. Yes, it is snowing. Very faintly, sometimes harder, sometimes not, but it is snowing. But
I think we should follow the massive footfalls through the snow from a distance to find out where they're taking Bofades. I can set. We don't know how far they're going to be going.
it can't be too far. It is here, right? He said the castle is here.
Yeah, and the island is not big, so.
Yeah,
But-
but like,
Yeah, it's true. Relatively speaking, no, I mean that is a concern. I just want to let you know that in some capacity, like you're not like it's on a different island or something like that.
Maybe Asilo could have like a moose follow it, and then we would know where it is.
I could turn someone into some sort of animal that can fly, that can follow from a distance, and for up to an hour.
Turn me into a penguin.
Penguins can't fly, Jimothy. Do you want to just be a penguin to do like penguin
peacock.
sledding?
Peacock, a chicken.
An ostrich.
A chicken might get eaten by whatever
A
bird
kiwi.
we saw earlier.
A kiwi. A dodo bird.
Yeah, I was exactly thinking of town.
Yeah, I mean, you can turn me into a bird, I guess, and I can follow from above. Hope I don't get spotted by that gigantic bird from earlier and come back.
Okay, I will go ahead and.
If
Yep.
Jimothy casts mind something, maybe I can talk to him and tell him where I'm going. Can I do that while I'm a bird? Or no?
Yeah, I would say so. That's fine. I'll give it to you this time. That's
Oh, I'm asking Oz. I don't know if I remember. or not.
I will cast
Oh, let me see.
polymorph, and I guess if I can, I'll turn you into one of the big birds that we fought earlier.
okay.
Sweet.
Is there a size limit of creature or just like a CR thing? I'm trying to.
It's a CR7 or less.
Okay.
It can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's challenge rating or the target's level. It's the second paragraph.
Okay, yeah, you can do so. So the birds that you guys fought were a little bit souped up version of a giant vulture. So you could turn her into a giant vulture.
Okay.
Well, before Bofades is out of sight, I will do my psychic whispers so that we can all talk telepathically as long as he's within a mile.
Okay. Okay, great.
You have to poke your head out for that, right? Because the tiny hut, the
I just have
spells
to
don't
see
go
him.
through. Oh, okay.
It's not a spell either. It's just an ability.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Okay. So, bird form. I mean, this is gonna be awesome. I don't know if you ever flown Zoran, but or I guess you did.
Nope.
Kind of what. Oh no, it was
It's like riding a
silent.
bike. That's very, very painful, and you fall off a lot when you learn.
Okay, so you're now a giant vulture, which is awesome. So
I can't wait to take a shit in the air.
That's the first thing you do. You like take off, but you just shit right up the doorway.
I always wanted to fly so I could do this.
Yeah. I try and find a car, just kidding, a wagon of some sort.
You have 2 giants you could target. I just imagine the one carrying Bopades using him to like wipe it off.
Yeah.
Oh god, gross. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, so Bophades, we'll kind of follow you, and we'll assume for a moment that, or I guess, yeah, we'll not assume. We know that Zoran's kind of following suit. You have Psychic Whispers, and then this giant is carrying you. So you notice that, yeah. So he starts kind of like wrapping around this large cliff, and eventually you notice that there's kind of like a valley that kind of like appears between like these or like kind of like opening between the cliffs, and you kind of like start going in, and you notice that eventually the cliffs kind of like start to slope down, and eventually you notice that there's like a large staircase, that kind of full staircase, but like a pseudo like natural ramp up, that you do start gaining some elevation as you're going above, like towards the like top of this hill here. I'm trying to see if I can paint a good image of this. Let's see here. So you start walking, and you notice. Why don't you give me? Oh, actually, no. I'll just give it to you for free. So you notice that eventually, you kind of like you keep gaining elevation, and eventually you see this large structure. From the distance that's ahead of you, as you kind of like this kind of winding road that takes you there. And the first thing, I mean, it's pretty glaringly like obvious, but the front of the structure looks like carved into it. It's almost kind of like a Mount Rushmore type of carving, but it is a carving of a large skull.
Okay.
So totally good. It seems not ominous at all, but it's this large, like it's almost like the whole structure is made of this, like it's almost like this large skull. I'll see if I can get an image for you guys, perhaps next time. And you notice at like the top of the skull, it seems like there's these like large. It seems like it's made of like a crown of like ice spears or something like that. It's like these very sharp, jagged, like almost kind of look like teeth. The way they're kind of shaped, and they're kind of like curved in.
Okay.
Eventually, and you see like towards like the bottom of the structure, you see this large door. It's almost like coated in ice. Like this whole structure has almost got like a thin layer of ice over it. He's like, "Welcome to Grim Scarlet."
So the entire time we're traveling and all that stuff, I'll be communicating to Jimothy in the direction and time that it feels like I'm traveling, and providing these descriptors.
Okay.
And as we come in, I'll also be providing general layout of what I'm seeing. Number of frost giants or other creatures that I'm seeing. I assume I'm not solo walking in with this guy as we get closer here.
Yeah, so you do notice that, like, yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. There seems to be like 2 frost giants standing like sentinel at the front entrance.
And at that point, I'm gonna be like, "Oh shit! Maybe we should have waited for him to come back. There's only 2."
It's from what you could see, yeah. And you notice then the third one, the one that you kind of saw before, comes out, and he spots his friend, and he spots you in his hand. And he kind of the one at the entrance kind of shouts out. He's like, "Who? What did you find? Who is this?" Yeah. Are you gonna say anything, or as you're kind of like walking
So,
towards it?
was that in giant?
Oh, that's a good question. Yes, it was a giant, so you would not understand what he's saying. That's a good question. So he
Okay.
responds back like something you don't know.
Yeah.
So
I will ask the other giant. Does he want to talk to me?
no, be quiet, or I will squash you.
That's what I thought you were gonna say. All right.
Okay, so very interesting here. What is going on? I don't even know. I'm gonna kill Bofades. Is that what's gonna happen here?
He could have just stepped right back into the hut and vanished after the conversation took a little weird turn. But
I didn't even consider that.
Okay. Here, let me.
it blocks anything that's not.
Does it seem like there are other birds around here, or am I the only lone vulture over here? Not trying to draw attention to myself either.
Yeah, you're kind of the lone vulture there. You're keeping a relative distance. Like, this place is big. And, oh, here, let me share I'll share my screen for a second here so you guys can see. Just maybe the window here. It's not the best description, but well, it's exactly my description was terrible, but this is exactly what it looks like. Can you guys see that there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it looks like the entire structure is like this skull, and it's got like these like. Yeah, I didn't even get to the Northern Lights kind of like appearance there, but that's what you guys are seeing. Or Bofades and Zoran, as you're approaching with him, this like large. Don't mind the heroes here. Like, it's supposed to be like an indication of another party doing this, but so hopefully that paints an image of what you're approaching. As you're getting there.
Let's sync up with that other party and combine forces.
Yeah, you should do that. Does
Okay.
Zoran see any other people other than obviously the Frost Giants and Bofades?
No. Yeah, you don't see anybody.
Yeah, if it seems like, obviously this is the place. I will try and fly around, see if there's like other entrances, like other places where people are coming in and out of, or like if there's a big window that they keep unlocked that we can sneak into.
No, it seems like this is kind of a fortress essentially. There is that one entrance. That's you're not sure from above, like from the spikiness, if there's something there, but like.
Yeah, as I came in, was I seeing anything that like looked potentially sabotageable?
Like you're going into the entrance, is that what you're saying? Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Explain to me a little bit more. What are you thinking here?
I'm thinking anything that I can see coming in to make it easier for the team to get in potentially.
Okay, so I'll say this. This front entrance is unlike the other doors. The entrance is like the doors are actually mechanical, so like you could theoretically break like the kind of like chained like mechanism to order like to keep the doors open or something like that.
Oh, okay, all right.
So it seems like it's not like the magical effect that you had to get open the doors from like the
okay,
that kind of. So that's something that you could consider, but otherwise, yeah, it's pretty. So as you're entering the doorway here, you notice.
Do we see? Oh,
yes, sir.
Go ahead. Well, no,
yeah.
I was gonna ask, do we notice like if Soulful is here, or is it literally just giants? Like I don't see the.
So at the entrance, yeah, I mean, at the like right in front of the door, like you only see the two giants. The door isn't open yet. Yeah, sorry, the door is open. Yeah, it opens up. This one comes here, and you notice, in the as you kind of like peek in, whatever from whatever vantage point. Why don't you give me a perception check, Zorn, if you could spot this? But Bofades, I'll say that as you get to the entrance, you can actually readily see this. You notice that the final steps getting into the front door here, you notice that the steps are kind of like surrounding them are made of like these big, large slabs of ice. These final steps as they kind of like transition from rock to these giant like slabs of ice. But you notice that like on like the entryway of like the door, there's a bunch of like dragon skulls almost kind of like encircling the doors, the entrance there. And then what language do you speak again, Bofades?
So I speak Sylvan, Common, Elvish, Dwarvish.
Okay, so at good thing you speak Dwarvish, because you see just like just above like where the skulls and bones, you see a singular word, and it spells out the castle's name. And I will put that in text here for you.
Yeah.
You can see what the
Oh, it's Castle Grayskull. Oh, Grimskull.
Yeah. It's funny because he was calling it Grimskalle or something like that. So so you enter this like large, like, you enter the fortress and it opens up into this large kind of like, I don't know, like corridor, if you were, atrium, if you want to call it that, like, and everything is ice. I mean, it is ice, snow, just, probably as you expected it to be. So let me see here. Yeah, so it's kind of like this semicircular room. There's a bunch of icicles hanging from the ceiling. There are some of them are massive. It's like the kind of the curved wall. There's this like giant and like this enormous throne of ice decorated with a bunch of images of like different like winter-like creatures that you may have encountered. Some of them are wolves, some of them are like dragons, from what you gather. I don't know if you've actually seen these, or I know you did spot one of them when you fought that Tessak. Yeah, exactly. She was riding this like mastodon. You see a couple of those there. And then kind of like roaming around the ground, there's a couple of like these like larva looking creature. They're almost kind of like, they're kind of like crawling around. They've got these like large red eyes. They kind of look like they have like these like big old teeth. They kind of look like lamprey, like little eels, like lamprey eels, in terms of like how they're.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just kind of like crawling around this like floor area. It's
Can
kind
I
of weird.
tell what they are or what they become?
Yeah, give me a nature roll to see if you know anything about this. This is gonna be a tough one for you then. Nope. You have no
I
idea.
am tired.
Yeah, you've never seen one of these before. And
I'm gonna ask the giant.
okay, what are you asking him?
I'm gonna ask him what they are. I'm gonna say, what are those things?
I don't know, but they belong to Oral.
You're helpful. I'm sure
What
Oral.
did you say?
I'm sure Oral will tell me.
He's gonna. You have a moment here. You can get away. He's gonna try to hand you to another frost giant. If you want to escape, you have the opportunity to do so, or are you gonna let yourself just be handed over?
I think I'm gonna let myself get handed over.
Okay. He's like, so he hands you over, and this other frost giant starts walking you, and he's going to. You're kind of like walking into a hallway, and you are going to be. It seems like taken into. One of the. Yeah, you kind of like make a left from the semicircular area. One of the hallways opens up, and then you are tossed. It seems like there's like a section where there's a bunch of like cells, and you are tossed into one of the cells, and you are now in some sort of jail or prison here.
Hey, what are you doing? I said I was here to join up. Take me to Oral.
Let me see if this guy actually. This is a different frost giant. Let's see if he actually speaks common or not. Ooh, he does not. He does not speak common.
All right.
So he just kind of ignores you and starts walking away. As you are now trapped in this kind of like. Yeah, and I'm assuming you're relaying this to your friends somehow.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Everywhere I've gone, I'm letting them know where I'm at, what it's looking like. Yeah.
Okay. How long are you gonna wait? I mean, they kind of tossed you in here for a moment. Like,
how long am I gonna? Did they lock it? Is it?
Yeah, I mean, you're in a jail cell. Like,
okay, yeah. Well, pretty tired. So,
long rest.
Probably just gonna read the book a little bit and then go to sleep.
Okay.
Perfect.
Buffet is like,
sorry.
I am even safer here than before.
Yeah.
All right, Zoran, what are you doing? So we'll go back to you as you're in bird form here.
So when the doors had opened, is it tall? Like, I'm guessing it's way taller than the giant. So if I were to like, kind of fly in, you know how random birds fly into buildings.
You could try to do that if you wanted to. You are going to be at risk of like getting nabbed.
Getting
probably.
caught. Yeah.
But it is
yeah,
a
because
risk.
it doesn't seem like this fortress like it opens up at the top or something. Like I can't go around the crown
You
of
can
the
find out.
building.
You haven't flown up above.
Okay,
You wanna fly
yeah,
high
let me-
enough to go see.
Yeah, I want to fly high enough to see if there is a way for me to do that.
Okay, give me another perception roll as you're kind of like you take off. You weren't able to spot it. It's kind of something different here. Oh, there you go.
A 20.
Okay. Oh, this is awesome. I wish all of you could actually see this. But okay. So
Wait, wait. So Oz, when I'm turned, is it still my same stats, or do I have to use something else?
Technically, you're supposed to be using the stats of
I should
the giant vulture.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 17, so whatever modifier that would be.
It's a +3.
Hopefully
and
not
you get
negative.
advantage on it as well.
That's true,
I
that's a
think.
giant vulture. Yeah.
So it's still a +3 mod, I think.
Okay.
You
Cool.
just get advantage. So
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Go for that 20.
go for it. Yeah, why not? Maybe you see something cooler.
There it is.
Boy!
Oh, let
Okay.
me adjust. For my
Okay, I have to.
new
I have
eyeballs.
I have to give you something cool here. Okay, so you fly above towards like the top of the crown, and you notice that there is like a large trap door or like some doorway that opens up to the roof here, or whatever roof or however you want to call it. That's not the first thing that catches your eye. The first thing that catches your eye is you see this large, like crystal. As you guys know what I'm sure you guys have seen this, the dark crystal or whatever, like that whole thing. Like it's like this massive crystal. It's not purple. It's like this like deep shade, or not deep, like kind of like lightish bluish, like almost looking like a giant sapphire in some respect. It's changing various different colors of blue, but emitting from it is this like large source of light, and you notice, and I haven't described this before, like this like aurora borealis effect in the sky. You notice it's almost like think of it like kind of like the end of a rainbow. You notice that like the aurora borealis effect like dips down and is like shining from or to this large crystal. That's just like standing there, and it's just like you hear this like large hum of energy, either going to or from. You can't quite tell exact. Well, actually, no. With the 20, you notice it's being produced from the crystal. And after, how long are you gonna hang out there? You're just gonna be there for a moment. You're gonna like quickly spot, come back, like. Because you do see what you're looking for, and you're kind of like see this. I mean, it is absolutely stunning. You've never seen anything like this in your life. Like, it's truly captivating.
The trap door, like, so I don't see a way to get into. Like, it doesn't seem like it's locked or something that needs to be pushed from the inside or something.
It seems like it's like a large. I would envision it kind of like a. It's gonna go like a large like plug or something like that. It's just like this giant slab of metal that, or snow or ice. It's kind of like a plug into the top of the skull or something like that.
And I don't see any windows then that I could maybe like peer in. Ugh.
No windows at all. I mean, this is truly as described a fortress. There is, from what you gather, 2 ways in. That's about it.
Okay. I'll relay that info to Jimothy, and then yeah, maybe if I can get inside and then immediately get to like a ledge up top or something to where I'm not flapping my wings a bunch. I'm hoping the giants will not see me because they're preoccupied with Bophades.
So sorry, let me get straight. You're gonna perch somewhere like on the top of the structure, on the top of like the sorry, just one more time. Repeat where you.
Well, no. So I know when Bophades went inside, like they opened the door,
correct,
and I can't tell if they're going to be in there for a while. I basically want to try. I do want to get out before they close the door, obviously, but I don't know if there's a way for me to like peek in, see, and then come back out. And then report back,
it's gonna be like you're gonna have to like.
Okay,
they're gonna shut
I'm
it
not
relatively soon. So
yeah, no, I'm not gonna try and get in then. So, I will just go to a nearby branch and see, just in like a 30-minute time span or something, if like there's any changing
only
of
have
the
an hour.
guard. Okay, within like 20 minutes or something, if like they do any changing of guards or like where those giants are coming from, if they're all just being housed inside, are they going somewhere else?
Okay, so I'll say in that 20-minute time period, yeah, it's not really enough to kind of see if there's like a guard switch or anything like that. You do, the doors eventually do close after a few moments. You know, you fly up, you see this like large crystal thing, you come back down, you kind of keep your eye on the door. Eventually the door closes, you wait the 20 minutes from a distance, and then yeah, the 2 giants can kind of stand there sentinel. Every now and then one of them like says something to the other. They're just having like small talk, like, you know, to pass the time. They're not saying anything of substance or anything like that. You know,
Okay.
cold weather, huh? And they're kind of chuckles or whatever.
Then I will, then I'll fly back to my friends, and I'll just, as I'm flying, if I notice like any other groups of people, I know, you can't be the only people here.
Okay, yeah, why don't you give me another perception roll here, whether you spot any other peoples here.
Would I get an advantage on that as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so a 15.
Okay. So yeah, with the 15 and Yeah, you don't spot any other like group of people here. You do see from a little distance, and it's kind of hard. You do see like a little tiny ice creature. It might be one of those like ice methods you encounter, Sopo, if you will. Kind of like look, flying, walking around or something like that in the vicinity. You want to go interact with them or anything like that. But that's the only thing you see. You don't see any other individuals.
Okay. Cool.
So
and I don't see anything else of note, like the abandoned shipwreck or something. I'm sure that's on the other side of the island.
Yeah. So again, just for locally here, there's not really much, but you when you guys first got here, there's like this large, big fog. So eventually, you start losing kind of like your vantage point, or your kind of like your field of view just kind of like it's not as vast as you once saw it. So,
okay. Yeah, I'll just return to my friends in the cave.
Okay, so you return to your friends. Bophades is in jail as for the time being. Yeah, what are you guys gonna do? You're gonna take a long rest? You guys gonna go after your friend? Wait a moment. What are your thoughts here?
I mean, since Oral's not in here, this might be another way to get in. Why don't we, since you have to recast the hut, why don't we recast it further inside then? That way the giants don't come and find us right at the entrance. I imagine they'll come and close this door.
So do we want to be perhaps stuck in here if they close the door?
No, because Soful told us that, there would be a staircase, and then you don't think that this is another way to get into the castle or something?
No, it definitely is. This way is definitely the way to get in. It is a way to get in.
Yeah. They're not expecting us, as far as we know. Unless
so the castle, okay.
Because this is the back entrance. Bophades went the front way, the pretty way.
You guys go through the back door.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess the question is, do you guys want to like recast the hut within this cave, get closed in, because you presume the door is probably going to close again from this cliffside here, or do you want to cast the hut on the outside just so you're not closed in here? I think is that what you're trying to get at?
Yeah, I mean, basically, like, all I had to do to open the door was to touch the door. So, I would be fine casting the hut outside the cave entrance, making it snow-colored so that it blends in with the environment, and we can see if anyone comes back this way, and since talking didn't work as well as we thought, we could kill.
Yeah, I would think that we would have like a element of surprise being inside here, because then we could take the stairs,
That's true.
sneak our way.
I just don't want to be trapped down this path. Like there's if they come and they close the door, we're trapped down this path. I'll set the hut up. I'll take first watch.
I guess we don't know how to close the door. So the thing is, we're gonna open it again, and then the frost giants are gonna know that. Yeah.
As long as we watch the damn entrance, I'm fine. But if it looks like we're going to be stuck in here, then because I don't know with 100% certainty that this connects to the castle. We just assume it does.
Right. I mean, yeah, that is true. You were told only by Sopo that it does, whether you trust him or not.
I know with 100% certainty that cave entrance leads into and out of the cave. So.
Yeah.
Head outside is fine.
Okay. Okay, so is everyone kind of like gonna hop out, go hide outside, sleep outside, take some watches?
Yeah, presumably we can get back in if we need to. So.
Okay.
Like literally over here, if there are actually trees kind of in this vicinity,
Yeah.
like I can just set the hut up kind of in that little open area, and it'll be snow colored on the outside to try and blend in as best as possible. And Oz will offer to take first watch, just to see if anyone comes back.
Okay.
Timothy will take second watch, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, you could take your full rest. I'm sure Oz, Asilo, and I can do our watches like we always do, since we only really need 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, that's right. I'll do second watch this time.
All right, so we'll go with first watch.
I'll take third watch.
Give me a perception check here. Let's cast the hut.
I'll take third watch as well to practice giant a little bit more with Zoran.
Okay. So
Look, I know it's a 9, but I'd like to believe even with a 9, I'm going to see a freaking huge creature show up here.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, so
9? It does not happen.
So you do actually see that. You see the other giant friend, not the guy that took Buffettes, but the other guy. He comes, and you, I guess with a 9, I'll say this is what you don't catch. So he does like physically bring the doors, shuts them, and you notice that he like says some words, almost kind of like whispering them to the door, and you notice that like a brief like flash of light or like the gap between the two doors, or seems like to be like some sort of flash of light that comes from that gap. Seems to be the door is resealed or something like that. You're not exactly sure. That's probably what you deduce. And then he carries on his way back up, back the path where Buffettes was taken. And that's what you spot during your watch.
Okay. There's nothing to be done about it now. I will just complete my watch and wake up.
Okay.
Second watch.
So you wake up second watch, which is Jimothy, I believe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jimothy, give me a perception check, please.
And I'll let Jimothy know what I saw.
Yeah, and he'll see that the door is closed. Well, depending on if he rolls a natural one or something, but...
What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell's going on?
Well, he
I
did,
tried.
but... he tried to not see anything, but alas, he sees something. So, Jimothy, again, your watch is relatively boring. Towards the end of your watch, you see like the giant bird that you saw once before kind of like make fly past. You guys are outside now. Fly overhead you all. It doesn't like stop or notice you or anything, but you do see it as your kind of watch comes into an end. But besides that, it's relatively boring.
Okay.
So we'll go to third watch there.
I will wake up a Silo and Zoran.
Anything of note?
No, the big bird came around, but not close.
Okay.
Cool.
Give me a perception, the two of you. Okay. So, yeah, with a 15 or 14, yeah, it seems to be that your watch goes relatively most of you guys are pretty chill, and you guys can indicate that you've taken a long rest, except with Buffettes. Buffettes not yet, but everyone else can take a long rest.
Man.
So we'll say kind of like as happening in parallel here. At least most of you guys are down a lot of stuff. We'll cut to Buffettes for a moment. Buffettes, it's chilly in this place. It's pretty cold. I'm gonna need you to give me another Constitution saving throw as you're
Oh, brother.
you're hopefully trying to withstand this like shivering, like ice cold palace fortress thing here.
10.
Okay. Yeah, you make it. You're okay. You're kind of able to withstand. You're able to get a few more hours in before your the exhaustion takes you, so you can get another 2 hours before you kind of like it's pretty dense reading, and so you kind of like fall asleep.
Yeah.
Around seems like maybe just before dawn or something like that, you hear like a kind of like sets of like tapping. It's almost kind of like claws or like dog's feet on like a floorboard if they know their nails haven't been cut. Like you hear like some tapping, and a little bit more aggressive than that, approaching for you, and it kind of wakes you up.
Okay.
And the tapping intensifies, and now it's almost kind of like it sounds like large, intense steps, but you hear like individual like patters. It's almost like individual.
Does it sound like it's coming from an individual or multiple individuals?
An individual. I'll say that you're able to suss that out.
Okay.
And you. Okay, so this is about to get real interesting here. Give me 1 second, please. So you see, kind of like maybe about 7-8 foot tall, almost like kind of crouched over individual walks in, and you notice, it looks kind of like a large, like hunched over, like bipedal owl. And it's got like these like horns kind of like coming from the top of like the side of its head, and they kind of like curve up towards like the beak of the mouth. And you notice it's got like 2 large hooves. It kind of almost looks like satyr feet in some respect, but the feet are not like hairy. They're like feathered.
Okay.
And you see like large claws from the hand, and this figure's cloaked with this like deep blue this deep blue cloak, and you see this individual come in, and the talons and the hooves that are like this like deep like phantom black. It's almost like you could like barely see them, like they absorb all the light.
Oh, okay.
And you see these like large beady eyes, and it kind of like this comes in.
And it's coming like to the cell, or it's like trying to open the door?
The cell, and it stops and turns to the cell.
Okay.
And looks down at you. And
you said it's an owl-like creature?
Yeah, it's like a bipedal owl-like creature.
Well, Bofades has to say, "Who are you?"
And
Who?
God damn it! It's so hard to be serious. All right. And you hear the word, like almost. It's like, I don't know if you guys watch like the Dune movies or whatever. Like the voice from that. It sounds like that. As you hear like almost like a feminine voice come from it, just like silence, and you hear like the reverberation.
Oh, like the command voice. Okay.
Yeah, like the command voice. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It sounds like that. And then she's like, I've been expecting you all.
What do you mean, you
Ladies.
all? It's just me.
Bophades, welcome to Grimskull.
You know, thanks. I'm excited to be here. You guys really rolled out the welcome wagon with this cell.
You see, it is for our protection that you are placed in here.
I know, I'm a pretty powerful guy. I get it. Tales of my great showmanship are all over the north.
You
I've
see,
been-
blank expression. She is not amused with your, and she's like, I have come to you to give you a proposition.
I'm listening. But I only negotiate with people that I know.
I'm surprised that you haven't put together who I am.
I have a feeling I know, but I'd like a verbal confirmation.
And she takes like this deep breath.
Ask for ID.
Oh shit.
And she kind of pauses and she kind of like holds that breath in for a moment, and then you notice that like almost like this like frost starts to kind of like form around like the bars of the cell. And she's like, I am Oral.
When she's doing that, is there any hint of like a spell or anything that's coming at me, or is it just more of like a power move?
Yeah, so yeah, I guess you would say it's more of a power move. It's not really she's casting something towards
Okay. Sorry, I was only asking because if she was trying to like charm or incapacitate me in any way, I was going to do counter charm or something like that. So
Gotcha.
I was just trying to make sure I understood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no worries at all.
So she says she's Oral. What'd she say there?
Yeah, and then she says she's Oral, so it's like, I am Oral. Again, I come to you with a proposition. Surrender your mind to my cause, and I will spare you and your friends and your lives.
Ooh, fear boner.
This is so hard. God damn it. Alright, keep going. So, he actually, I don't know how you say that, but.
No. Bofani's gonna be sitting there thinking to himself, and he's gonna say, you know, that's an amazing proposition. But I don't think that's one that I can accept. I need my mind to try and track down my own goals. While I do sort of approve of what you're doing here, I cannot commit myself over to you.
And she kind of like looks up.
But I am here to support.
And she looks down and she's like, Your humor in the face of me surprisingly doesn't irritate me. I will explain further what it is I am proposing.
Okay.
You will have agency in your life, for the most part. But when I say you give your mind over to me, is that I, at moments in need, will take over, if you will, and do my bidding. But I will only call on thee as see fit. Imagine, and it comes with great perks, of course. I am a god, of course. There is a certain benefit in worshiping me and turning yourself over. Imagine all your life, all the things that you want, and momentarily you just have to give in and let me drive, if you will.
Let Jesus take the wheel.
Pretty much.
She's recruiting ICE agents.
I'm here for you. But I can't let you take over my mind. I have a feeling that you don't like to party as much as I do, and you might be really disappointed in the things that I do.
Like she takes over and she's like, "There's nothing in here."
Right. Why does my liver hurt?
Okay, so, well,
And what I'm gonna try and do
yeah.
is give her the reasons why it's good for me to have my own actions, and for her just to ask me to do these things. And see if maybe that's good enough to persuade her that I'm on her side.
Okay. Bofides,
Like, you know, like you could use a celebrity like me, but if I did something out of character for me, people might ask questions. Everybody knows my face. It's difficult to take actions that might ruin my reputation for an instantaneous gratification for you when we could do it in other ways.
He doesn't want to hurt his brand.
You're testing my patience, Satyr. I gave you a proposition, but honestly, you really did not have a choice.
Proposition these nuts.
God damn it, Oliver. Okay.
Not just one, but both of these.
Boo. It's like, very well. You've
So
turned me down.
So I can tell
Yeah, go ahead.
that she's pretty arrogant, right? At this point, it seems like she's used to getting what she wants.
I mean, she is a god, yeah.
She is a god. Yes. Okay. I might say one last thing before you tell me what she's gonna do before it really hurts. But you know, I'll just say, you know, the gods that I follow, I find that it's much easier to get things with honey than an ice pick.
That, oh man, that really sets her off. And she goes, she shouts, and it's like, enough. I will not be insulted. It's like, you've had your chance, Satyr. And she is going to walk out and leave you there. Moments after she leaves, you see that one of the frost giants walks in, and he is going to open the cell, and he's going to, I mean, it's pretty small, but he's going to reach his hand and grab you. Are you going to let him do it, or are you going to try to get away this time?
I'm gonna try and get away.
Okay, give me an acrobatics.
Okay.
Okay, so you're able to duck out, and you have a moment here to run out of the cell and try to get away. Are you going to seize that opportunity? Or what are you doing?
Yeah, I think if I'm gonna dodge him, I am going to attempt to flee.
Okay.
Down
Where are you
this.
going? You have one way. You could go. You kind of like open. It's like this hallway. You gotta go to the left, where it seems like there's more cells, and you're not sure where it leads to, or the way you kind of came in. But the way she came in from the direction that you first entered, so it'd be kind of like going towards where she exited, essentially.
Okay. I think I will head potentially in the direction that she went.
Okay. So you're gonna like, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is about to get really interesting here. Bophades, I'm gonna need you to roll initiative
Oh shit.
because you're trying to get away. You're gonna get away, and this giant is not gonna let you get away. Just as quickly here.
Okay.
So, how do I want to do this? This is going to be tough. Because are you going to try to fight it? Because it's going to try to harm you, or you're just going to try to run away.
No, I'm gonna be dashing.
You're going to be dashing. Okay. So
Dodging and dashing.
Dodging and dashing. Okay. So instead of rolling initiative here, because I know we're approaching kind of the end here, what we'll do is we'll do a best of 3 here in terms of further like athletics versus acrobatics here. So it's going to be the best of 3 to kind of see if this individual giant catches you.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll roll again. As he's trying to gain on you.
What? Oh, there it is.
So he beats that.
Oh!
So he's gaining on you. He rolled really well as well. So we'll roll again. So it's a best of 3. So you definitely need to win.
What the hell's going on?
Oh,
I mean, what the hell's going on?
No. Okay. All right.
And
Your
so he
tiny
closes
satyr
in.
feet.
I was making
And-
too much satyr noise.
He grabs you. Okay, so you are caught, unfortunately.
All
So
right.
you're not able to fully escape. He grabs you. He nabs you. And you are now being taken somewhere else. So he doesn't immediately like he's trying to kill you or anything. He's grabbed you.
Okay.
You're being taken
All
somewhere
right. I'm
else.
just gonna say fine. I'm just tired.
Are you
Guys,
conveying
well-
this to your friends? What are you doing?
Yes, I will relay this to my friends that I'm now being extradited from the cell. That I met Oral. She's a peach.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say she looks a lot different than I expected.
How long does your psychic whispers last? It would have lasted this long? I hope so.
Actually, I have to roll for how long it lasts.
Oh, okay.
You roll
Oh.
a D100, right?
3 hours.
Okay. We'll say for the sake of this, because I think it's either this or I just immediately kill both Hades, which I don't want to do. You're able to relay that. So, Bophades, you were brought into back into the main palace area.
Okay.
You are then taken. You take like a different hallway, and that starts leading up the stairs, or up some stairs, and eventually you get to a point where you are placed into a room, and you are then strapped into this like chair, essentially. And what's different here? Sorry, before that, the frost giant hands you over to like some humanoid-looking guards, essentially, because it's frost giants. He's not gonna be able to. But you're strapped into this chair. And before you get anything word-wise, they immediately muzzle you. They don't want to hear you. They like gag you. You are strapped in, and the chair that you're kind of in, you're like, eventually it like reclines until you're almost like horizontal with the ground, and you notice that there's almost kind of like this like dentist's like operating arm or whatever thing like that kind of like comes in, and you notice that at the end of like this like arm thing, there's this like large ice pick.
Oh, fuck me. I was right.
And you're placed there for a moment, and you are left. The two kind of humanoid guards are like, they step out.
Okay. So they step out.
Yeah, you stepped out, they step out, they leave you in there. You're in this room tied up to this like well, now it's more of like a it's kind of like a hospital bed or whatever. Like this slab, you're essentially restrained on the ground with this like large, like maybe like 6-inch like ice pick like hovering over your head. Yeah, what are you doing here?
So while I'm here alone with my thoughts, regretting my life choices, I'm gonna mentally pray to Oral.
You're gonna pray to her, okay?
And I'm gonna say, I've taken a moment to reconsider your valuable offer. Please know that it's not my fault. I am just as arrogant as you are. And I do think it would be valuable for me to maintain my own headspace. But there's got to be a much nicer way to do it than this.
Okay, give me a... Okay, so you can either roll a religion, and that'll be a certain DC, or you can roll persuasion. Well, actually, no, you're actually just trying to contact a deity. So, you know what? It is just straight religion.
Religion, okay.
A religion roll here to see if your prayer reaches her.
This number has been disconnected. Please try again.
Okay. Yeah. So you think these thoughts. You try to pray to her, and we're actually gonna stop there for the evening. As you kind of relay this in your mind to your friends that you are now strapped to this thing here, this bed here, and with this ice pick hovering over you, and you are a certain amount of distance away from anybody, and we're gonna see what happens next time, because I genuinely have no idea what to do with you besides just lobotomize you right now. Okay. Wow, that really took a different turn than I was expecting. So, well done. Honestly, yeah, Oliver, point of inspiration to Buffetes. Really well done.
Would have come in handy for the religion check.
I know!
Yeah, I guess I should have given you to the... Oops.
Maybe for the death saving throw next week.
Yeah, roll to be lobotomized or whatever.
I saw that going differently in my mind.
Maybe it won't hit any major organs.
His brain's not up there.
Just your brain.
Well, I guess a little like peek behind the screen here. I mean, like, she could cast something and then immediately annihilate you.
Oh yeah, feel like I'm awake.
which I was like, that seems kind of cheap. Like I don't know, like we're so close through the end here, and I just like one shot you or whatever. Like that feels cheap.
I mean, Bofades could have always stepped back into the tiny hut.
Oh yeah.
He didn't.
No, that was
That's true.
That would have been a fantastic idea.
No, but I really like this. You kind of extended out your you're trying to, and I mean honestly, there was a situation where you could have. I mean, these are all rolls, right? Like there are DCs that I set in my mind. Like, there is a possibility that you could have some measure of success with her. So like.
Oh, you mean he couldn't have did it with a 1?
Yeah, a 1 is definitely not gonna work. But like, you know.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect her to look like an owl, so surprise.
Well, if you guys recall from like the very, very first like episode, you actually come across an individual like her. It's like if you go back to the first
old lady.
episode,
Yeah. He was trying to find the dude. What was her face?
But anyhow,
Sapphic.
so we'll stop there. You guys now are in kind of like potentially a rescue situation for Bofades, and it's a matter of time. It's a race to who gets lobotomized.
This is where the rest of my party goes, hey, we gotta go find that dragon, right?
Yeah, they're just like, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, we need some backup for this, so let's go convince another arrogant thing to try and help us.
Yeah.
I mean, we still have to give an offering, so does Bofades count as an offering?
Do I get to take a long rest in this chair?
Yes. I think it's just taking a long rest. So I'm gonna think about in terms of like how we're gonna play next session, because like it's essentially just gonna be you strapped to this thing, Bofades. So I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with you.
Oh, no, that's all right. Like the like I'll sit here and enjoy the ride next week while these guys figure out what they're doing.
He's definitely strapped in for this ride.
Yep.
Okay, boo. Matt's out like a mile away. Okay.
We'll just
So
take
stop
the whale
there.
back.
Hopefully you guys can play next week.
Yeah, we should be able to play.
Okay.
Oliver and I
Yep.
can.
If I can get into eyesight with Bofades, I can teleport Bofades out of the damn chair.
That's true.
So
So yeah, think about what you guys want to do. I'll probably think about this and send out a message like in the chat here.
It's so funny though. I had this whole plan laid out being in the cell on like things I was gonna try and do, but well, that got screwed real quick.
What if we just break the crystal at the top of the castle?
privacy is really hard.
Try.
I mean, I'll try. I'll probably pass out during the process because that's usually what happens when I try and destroy artifacts from other religions.
Yeah, that doesn't really go well, but all right. Well,
Okie doke.
thanks y'all. I'll see you guys next week. And then
Alrighty.
Yep.
Everybody have a good night.
yeah, you as well.
Hi.
Yeah.